Hello and welcome to episode 226. For this video, back down at my local membership lake, Aspen Lake. Just got here, weather's a bit pants, so I've basically just whacked the brolly up in a swim, chucked everything under it just so it don't get soaking wet. I've got 3 PVA bags made up, ready to go. I'm just going to quickly whack them on the rods, chuck them out, because this ain't the swim I'm gonna fish. The bench swim next door is occupied by Mark. He's only doing a day session, so he's going in a few hours time. So basically I've just set the rods up, gonna tie and just made up PVA bags and just cast them out in this swim, just fish this swim for a few hours, and then when Mark goes, the bench swim, that gets the channel up to the bridge. So it's the hot swim, it's the swim everyone wants. So Mark's going in a few hours, so I've just pitched up in the swim next door, so when Mark goes I can do a quick move, one swim to the right, so I can fish the bench swim myself. Right guys, so to prepare for when I do get up into the bench swim after Mark's gone, I'm going to start making up some a bit of a PVA bag mix. So basically what I'm going to do, again, that session that Mark had a couple of weeks ago where he had 5 fish out in a day session, he was fishing the beaten Anna, which is what I've got here. So I'm just gonna crumb up some boilies. Get that would do for just there you go, just kind of, I'll say mediumly crumbed. Got a bit of beaten Anna. It's a stick mix, method mix, whatever you want to call it or do with it. And then some 2mm sort of low oil pellets. So stick a few of them in, and then put a bit of liquid attraction in. Don't tell Inders. I didn't have any beaten Anna liquid, so I popped into the tackle den on the way up to here and bought some of the mainline smart liquid in the cream. So I'll put some of that in. Not sure how much you meant to use of this, but that seems like a good starter amount. It smells nice anyway guys. So I'm basically just copying what Mark done a few weeks ago when he had 5 in a day session, and then to go with this, when I've made up the PVA bags, I'll fish the Beatanana wafters. I'm still going to use my bait boat as well, guys, because obviously with the bait boat everything goes out nice and discreet and quiet. Right. There we go. Right. All I've got to do now is actually make up some PVA bags, guys, and then when I do get to do the move, when Mark goes, I'll be able to fish again really quickly. And guys, the rain has now stopped, so I can come out and film on the outside of the bivvy. So that mix I done. That's me 3 PVA bags ready to go for when I move into the next swim up. So they might not look pretty. I haven't done the corners or cut the excess PVA off, but I don't need to. I'm going to be using the boat when they go out. Yeah, I know some of you don't like boats, and probably some of you will say, well, you don't need the boat to go that far. Yeah, you're probably right, but on this lake the boat is all about the stealth and the quietness of the rigs going out. Now the lake's only about, well, the water level's come up a bit, so we've probably maybe got about 5.5 foot at the moment, but with that kind of depth of water, it's all about the stealthness of the rigs going out. Obviously some of that makes a bit of a splash and the boat makes no disturbance whatsoever, so that's what the boat is all about, guys, whether you like them or not. But it definitely works, it's definitely an advantage on this lake, so that's why we use them on here. Right, anyway, right, it's our time to sit and chill and relax. And yeah, can't do anything now until it's time to make me move. Right then guys, so I'm now in the bench swim, not fishing yet. I don't know if you can see my bite alarm there, but the rods aren't on them yet, so Mark literally has just left, so I've just about got enough daylight to see where I want to send the bait boat, so, but it is got too dark now to film that, so I'm going to crack on, get the bait boat out, but yeah, I'm not going to be able to film that bit, and for those of you who don't like bait boats, I'm sure you'll be happy about that, but so anyway, I'm going to crack on before I lose too much light and I can't see what I'm doing entirely. Right. Warm southwesterly blowing. Oh, good morning guys, and normal story I'm afraid, another quiet night. I've only just gone 9 o'clock in the morning, been awake about hour now I reckon, but just felt a bit too cold to get out of my pit. I've only just got up now. But anyway, on the fishing side of things, I ain't going to touch the rods just yet. I'll leave them fishing until probably about 3 o'clock I reckon, when I'll wind the rods in to refresh the hook baits. So at some point today I'll knock up 3 more PVA bags with that mix I done yesterday. Yeah, it's a bit chilly this morning. I'm going to have some soup for me breakfast, I think. It's getting to that time of year now where I need to start having a bit more hot substance to eat rather than just cold things, but yeah, I'm just going to sit down and chill and relax and kind of watch the world go by. Hi guys, so I'm just getting me next lot of PVA bags, rigs sorted for when I redo my rods this evening. I'm sticking with the same bait, the beaten Arna wafters and the solid bags. As I said at the sort of start of the blog, I'm just copying what Mark done last week when he had 5 fish in a day sessions. And like I say, I'm in the same swim. I've ruined that PVA bag by melting it, but yeah, just getting everything ready so when it comes to the time when I want to redo the rods later on, I've got everything ready. There we go. Squeeze that down a bit. 2, squeezy. 3, a little bit more. There we go. Brush it all down with a lead. There we go. Because I've got a little bit more time this afternoon to make up the PVA bags, I am kind of making the bags look a bit more proper today, unlike yesterday where I just kind of knocked them up really quickly to get fish in. But yeah, well, I say it's not essential because I am using the bait boat, but you know, it just makes for a better looking bag, doesn't it, when you make them properly. And because I've got the time this afternoon while I'm not doing anything else, then you might as well. I've not done a very good job on that one because I've managed to rip the PVA tape, but in true Blue Peter fashion, I've got another one ready. There we go, lovely. So I'm going to get 4 bags ready, one for each rod obviously, and then I'll have a spare one ready to go in case I do have any fish in the night. This is bag number 2. I've already made one. I'll probably end up redoing the rods about 3:30, I reckon, and then that would give me plenty of daylight to get all 3 rods done on the exact spots that I want to fish before it starts getting dark about 4:30. Well, anyway guys, 2 more bags to go, so I'm going to crack on. Hopefully I shall see you later with something a bit more exciting than this. Alright, catch you later guys. Hi guys, as you can see, the rods are no longer on the bank sticks. That's because Mother Nature forced me to wind in and I had to go and shake hands with the vicar. But yeah, but 3:30 now, so got about an hour of daylight left. So you know, Mother Nature timed it right, and now it's time to get the rods back out. So as you saw earlier on, I've already got the PVA bags made up, and at least tonight I can see the exact spots I want to aim for to drop the PVA bags with the boat. So before I lose the light and waffle on too much, I'm going to crack on with that now. scoop of hemp in with every boatload as well, guys, just for a little bit something extra for the fish to get their heads down on. Right guys, so that is the rods all set for the second night, and this time was able to see where I wanted the boat to go exactly, so I'm happy with my spots tonight. So it's all down to the fish now. If nothing happens during the course of the night, then it's not my fault, it's the fish's fault. They're just not playing the game. Right, hopefully see you in the night, guys. leaf off yet. Come on, as soon as you... There we go, guys. £23 on the nose. Definitely not the biggest fish in the lake, but very, very welcome, because I've done a few blanks in a row on this lake now. I've told you before in previous blogs here, it's definitely not the easiest lake around, especially this time of year. But yeah, solid bag tactics with the old beaten Anna wafters. I suppose I have Mark really to thank for this, otherwise I'd probably still have been using the seafood, but not saying that the seafood wouldn't have caught, but after Mark's success on the beaten Arno, and I said before, I just basically copied him and it's worked. Good old beaten Arno. Lovely jubbly, well happy to finally be back on the scorecards at Aspen again. It's been some time. Right, did I say she's £23 on the nose? But yeah, well happy. Right, let's get her back and get the rod back out. Just put that fish back, left hand rod's going. Yeah. Nothing there on that one. Potentially that other fish I've just put back going through the line. Oh well. Right guys, so that's those two rods back out again. Gonna stay for a few more hours yet. But as you can tell behind me, it's a bit of a damp, misty morning this morning. It's really cold as well this morning, so now the rods are back out. I think first things first is I'm going to brush my teeth because I've got a mouth like Gandhi's flip-flop. And yeah, and then have some breakfast, I think, to warm myself up a bit. But yeah, happy now. Now we're not blanking after. I can't even remember how many sessions I've done blanking here, guys, but it's been a few, so it's definitely good to be back on the scorecards anyway. Right, teeth, food. Right guys, I'm coming to the end of my session now. Obviously you can see the rods are still out, but I've got everything hanging up in trees now, trying to dry out, ready to go home. And as soon as I've finished this bit talking to you guys, I am going to start packing down properly. So yeah, it's good to finally be back on the scorecards here at Aspen. It is a bit of a grueler, this lake, so yeah, even though it is one of the smaller residents of this lake, I'm still happy with what I've caught. There is still time for maybe one more yet until the complete pack down, but I won't hold my breath because it is a hard lake. Right, anyway guys, thanks for watching this video. A more successful one for a change. Right, I've kind of got plans for next week. going to be fishing with Darren. We have got plans to fish somewhere. I won't mention yet in case we can't get on there. But we might be somewhere next week. If not, we'll be back here. But hopefully we'll see you next week on the hopefully lake we want to be on. So till then, guys, tight lines.